We all go through days like, good days and bad days, and it's kind of like it's very difficult to get through some of those days. I know this. And but one thing you need to remember is like, your light and that positive side of your personality that still matters even on those cloudy days, even if it's hard to see. Have you ever noticed that even on the cloudy days, like the sun never actually disappears? It's still there. It's shining above the clouds even when you can't see it. And I think a lot of people are like that. There's days where life's going to feel heavy. And there's days where it feels like everything's working against you. But in those moments, it's easy to believe that the light has gone out. But the truth is, your light hasn't disappeared. It just feels hidden for a little while. And, you'll get through that. And you'll get through those days. We all go through seasons of life where, things feel dim and, a lot of doom and gloom and all that stuff. But, and we also, like, we're going to question ourselves and stuff like that. But maybe you're wondering if you're good enough, if you're making progress, but people are going to notice the effort that you put in. And the truth is, almost everyone has those bad thoughts at some point. The people that seem the happiest or the most successful usually have struggles you never get to see. And you're not alone just because you're having a difficult chapter. One thing I've learned is that your light isn't measured by huge accomplishments. It's found in the smaller moments. Whether you're like sending someone an encouraging message or helping a stranger or listening to a friend who's having a rough day or simply showing kindness when it's easier not to. Those moments may seem ordinary, but they can completely change someone else's day without you ever knowing it. And, when we have like growth, like personal growth and stuff like that, it's not something that's like overly obvious all the time. It's happening in those small moments and those small decisions that we make. And sometimes it's not a dramatic breakthrough, but it's still happening. Growth is still happening. And you just have to have that faith and you have to continue to believe like, oh, things are going to get better. And that's pretty much where I want to end this video. Is just like, hey, hang in there. Know that growth is still happening. And the premise of this video is, your light still matters even on the cloudy days. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.